Imagine you feel confused. You don't know which way to turn, what decision to make. Where would you go for guidance and support? One friend tells you one thing and another friend tells you another. Which way do you go? You can feel completely torn apart, and it can be really excruciating. So the Buddha actually suggests that we can rely on 3 core principles which he said were really trustworthy and in which we can place our trust come rain or shine. And these are called the 3 refuges, as being refuges to take shelter from a storm, yeah? And they are the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. So we'll go through them one by one. So the Buddha was an enlightened teacher, and his wisdom and compassion were unfailing. And therefore, we can trust that whatever he said or did was true and beneficial. So his life was a model that inspires us. The second refuge is his teaching, and of course there are many volumes of his teaching. And this includes all his instructions, guidance, and advice on how to apply wisdom and compassion in our everyday lives. This is the main gift that he left after his passing away. And the third refuge is the community of practitioners, the Sangha, a network, like a social network of like-minded people who are all following the path at different stages and who can act as a support for us and as companions on our own path. So when anyone formally decides to follow the Buddhist path and become a Buddhist, they take a personal commitment to these 3 refuges, usually in a ceremony with monks. So what exactly is the commitment when you take refuge? It means that Buddhists do their best to understand the Buddhist perspective on life and to apply Buddhist values in their everyday lives. And in fact, the core commitment of taking refuge is not to harm any other being. Ultimately, the 3 Buddhist refuges are not outside us, but inside our hearts. The wisdom of the Buddha, the truth of his teachings, and the love of the community are all present within our hearts. So as a Buddhist, those are the qualities that one seeks to develop and manifest.